What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Jared Anderson versus George Arias, and this was a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division. And this fight was Saturday, April 8th, from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. And this fight was broadcasted on ESPN, ESPN Plus, or on the ESPN app. And in this fight, Jared Anderson had one of the best performances of his career, getting a very solid win, stopping George Arias in between the third and fourth round in his corner. So this was an excellent performance from Anderson. I mean, Anderson has passed every single test with flying colors. He destroyed Jerry Forrest, who gave Michael Hunter problems, gave Zhilei Zhang problems, gave Jermaine Franklin problems. I mean, he destroyed Jerry Forrest. And then here he beats George Arias, who was an undefeated, up-and-coming contender going into this fight. I mean, Jared Anderson is the real deal. 14-0, 14 knockouts. He's got vicious power, just comes forward on you, throwing big shots. And leading up to the stoppage in this fight, I had this bout scored 30-27 in favor of Anderson. I mean, the first two rounds were dominant for Anderson. He was just walking down Arias. Arias was just trying to get away, just trying to utilize defense to not get hit as much, but it wasn't really working. He was getting hit a lot. Anderson was walking him down. Arias wasn't really throwing back. And same with the third round. I mean, Arias really started to get hurt in the third, especially towards the end. Anderson started battering the face of Arias, and Arias' eyes started to swell. He started to get cut up, started to bleed. And it was not a good look for him. So when he went back to the corner, they took a look at his face. It was disfigured. His eyes swelled up bad. He was bleeding out of his mouth. I think I'm painting it much more worse than it actually was, but it was pretty bad. He was getting hit. It was only the third round, going into the fourth. I mean, Anderson. I mean, you could tell Anderson had his number. He was just walking him down, beating him up. Arias wasn't really doing much back, and I think the referee probably would have stopped the fight in the fourth round if the corner didn't stop it in between rounds, because Arias just wasn't defending himself properly. He wasn't throwing back. He was just getting hit, so the corner stopped the fight. And Anderson, like I said, is now 14-0, 14 knockouts. So this goes into question, what is next for Jared Anderson? I really want to see Anderson face F.A. Ajagba, and I think that's what they're going to do. I mean, both are top-ranked fighters. Both of them are now coming off of pretty solid wins. Ajagba defeating Stephen Shaw by unanimous decision, and now Jared Anderson defeating George Arias and Jerry Forrest. So I would not mind seeing Anderson face Ajagba, or even any other undefeated heavyweight contender, or even for Anderson to step up in competition and face an established veteran former world champion, top 15 contender, someone like that, maybe a Kubrat Pulev. I mean, I really want to see Anderson step it up even more, or possibly face an F.A. Ajagba or someone like that. But as for George Arias, losing here for the first time in his career, I think he's going to just bounce back, have a few easy fights, knocking out some lower-level journeymen, getting his record back up, getting himself some more confidence, settling back in after this tough stoppage loss. And then I think he might have some decent-level opportunities against some top 25, top 30 level heavyweights in the near future. So overall, Jared Anderson destroys George Arias, dominating him and then stopping him in between rounds 3 and 4. So this was Jared Anderson's 14th win and his 14th KO. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.